Hey, another day, and I was just trying to figure out what to tell you because I could post some rainbows or sunsets or cool bugs, but I was asking God earlier, what do you want me to tell these people? Because I feel like this is something that God has invited me to do, even though I don't know where it's going to go or who you are yet. But I felt like He was telling me to calm down, stop worrying about it, and I want you to just talk about me being Him. So I'm going to talk about Him. But to do that, I got to tell you where I was about 5 years ago. And some of you may have heard a little bit of this in previous videos, but I'll just kind of sum it up for you. 5 years ago, I moved from Los Angeles to a major city in the deep south to be close to my parents who were getting old and needed my help. They needed it a lot more than I realized at the time, and I was unhappy about it. I felt like I was leaving my whole life behind, and I was saying goodbye to my screenwriting career. My advertising career wasn't going so hot either. Nothing was really working, and I hadn't really had a screenplay gig in a long time, and I felt like my agents were sort of like, who are you again? And the town was like, who are you again? And I was saying, who am I didn't even recognize myself at that point. So cut to, I'm in this new city, a town. I don't like it, and I'm really bitter and unhappy and thinking, this isn't fair. I went through a very rough period for the better part of 2 years. Got into some professional level drinking, and that was a giant problem in my life. And the beginning of 2024, got clean, but it wasn't enough to just stop drinking. It was all about figuring out who God saw me as. And it wasn't this failed screenwriter, this failed son, this bitter copywriter, this perpetually brokenhearted ex-boyfriend of so many girls that had seen the light and gotten clear of my orbit. It was a God who saw me as a good gift, somebody that He created and He loved, and He wanted to have a ongoing relationship with. So for the past 2 years, I've been figuring out who God is very slowly, and in the process, figuring out who He sees me as. And it's not what I thought it was. He loves me infinitely, and He loves how He created me. All that to say, I am still in the process of being healed, of growing, of becoming who I'm supposed to be. But I tell you what, it all comes down to identity. And if you today are out there listening to this and going, that's horrible, I feel sorry for this guy, but you're looking at yourself and you still see yourself in terms of performance and the value you can bring to your job or to a relationship or to whatever, rather than seeing yourself as God's child, the person that God created, I would encourage you to look a little bit deeper into the true way that God sees you, the way that I believe Jesus sees you. And I am happy to give you more details because this is way more important than writing a cool movie script, because it goes to the heart of healing and it goes to the heart of who God is and who God created you to be. And my sermon is now over, and I love you, and I hope this gets to somebody who needed to hear it today, because about 2.5 years ago, I would have done anything to hear this message. I didn't even know it was around. So I love you, and I'm here for you, and I care about you, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.